To SE Custom Designs. Um, Welcome to SE Custom Designs. I want to show you the typical start to my day. This is me coming down into my wood shop. First set of lights go on. We are a little crowded on this side of the shop because it's half my basement dedicated to things that otherwise would be in your basement. We have a station here where my wife will be making lots of fun stuff with glass cutter. Contrary to popular belief, we do not have a drinking problem here. So here we are, we're coming into the wood shop, and you will know that lighting is key in your shop. I'm shocked to see actually how much light is not in shops that I see. Gentlemen and ladies, it's very, very important that you have lights. So I have lights segmented. So this here is going to turn on lights over in this section. This is got the drill press. We have a booth that I can connect up to the dust collector. So if I have some sanding that I need to do, I specifically made that just for that purpose. We have a station for our products that go on wood, the drill press, all of my clamps. I'm looking forward to getting more clamps. You can never have enough of those. We have a wood bench, which is captive right now because it has some pine on it. And we come over to this area, we have another bench. And so I'm going to get more light, believe it or not. I'm going to put one back there. And we have to have this one here. We just leave that on overnight. That's right over top. And then we have this guy here. This is really nice in the winter time. Good old halogen light. You need lots of light on your in this type of area when you're working with this. Then we have these little clip lights, which are very, very convenient. We have this. Oh, looks like that guy's dead. There we go. You can clip these anywhere. I got lights everywhere. You might say I have a light fetish. I actually do. I love light. So now we're going to come over here, and it's going to get real light in here now because this guy powers all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lights. So we're actually making room for our sign. This is part 3 of making the SC Custom Design signs. It's going to hang probably right here somehow. Just going to make a little bit of room for it. So you may recall episode 2, we cut off the edges with the sliding sled here. Highly recommend, if you don't have one of these, make it. As I stated earlier, I said you can have this sitting in your shop gathering cobwebs and dust, but when you need it, it just shines. You can do a lot of repetitive, very safe cutting with this. So I got a little crazy with my design. Kind of looks like a spaceship over there. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and go outside. I had some of my subscribers say, "Hey Steve, stop touching the microphone." So I'm sorry for doing that. We actually have a few more lights, but let's go out and let's rescue that guy. All right, so we're gonna go out the side door. We had a little bit of a snowstorm yesterday. We got just about 6 inches. Not too bad, but for this time of the year. That's a lot of snow. We actually got a snowstorm last week where we got about 12 inches of snow. So March just doesn't want to let go of winter. And so here we are. We're coming out to the polish shed. If this is the first time you're watching my videos, I made this polish shed out of pallets. and I cover it with plastic. Now, as you can see, it evolved. Actually, my pastor and some parishioners came over, and my pastor, he's very, very handy, extremely handy, has great ideas. He made this. This is like a cap, if you wish. It just comes straight down onto the structure. He asked me for the measurements, and I gave them to him, and he made it according to the measurements. And then he put this door in as well. So try to imagine, if you would, that we had all this light that we never had before coming into the shop. And then I thought, I looked at this material, I'm like, why not put that material here? And voila, that's what I did. And then we had these windows. I had these windows put in. I put them in. I found them in the garbage, in the rubbish. How's that for a little drama? Some of the snow falling onto the polish head. All right, my friends, here it is. Here's the sign. I emptied an entire can of lacquer, a satin lacquer, onto the sign, and I'll tell you what, it could probably stand to have some more. It just soaked it up. See if we can get a little bit of light on the subject. Just a little bit more light, because the graphics designer said you don't want it to be glossy because your camera is going to hit it, the lights, and it's going to reflect off of it. So this is what we got. So I'm pretty satisfied with it. What an awesome job. Her name is Liz, graphics designer. And so let's get this into the shop. All right. Let's see. Let's try to do this safely. I can turn this. I had this little heater on all night long. And look, we have 65 degrees in here. Not too shabby, hey? 65 degrees. Because outside we have probably at least 32 degrees. So that's it's quite the godsend. So yeah, this is how crazy I am. I just love woodworking. I pause hardly for nothing. So there you go. This is the final episode of making the sign for SE Custom Designs. And next time you're going to see the sign, it'll be hanging up. So let's bring it over to its final resting place. Well, the area in which it's going to go anyways. Which is going to be right here. All right. So there you go. There's the sign. So very, very happy about that. I asked the graphic designer if I could put my face on it. Wouldn't that be cool? And she said, no. All right, just a little insight into my humor. All right, thanks for watching. And we don't know what we'll be videoing next. If you like our channel, please subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified of new videos that are instantly uploaded, such as this one here. We don't know what we'll be videoing next. We'll continue with the bandsaw boxes for the customer. There's 7 bandsaw boxes, and these guys are going to go under the front of her sewing table. And so there you go. That was quite a journey getting through those. If you don't have a book on bandsaw boxes, I highly recommend this bandsaw box book, the Ultimate Bandsaw Box Book by Donna LaChance Menke. I have her permission to talk about her book in my videos. She's very, very nice. She's from New England, in the area where I am. And so she just got a passion for bandsaw boxes and has been making them for years. As a little girl, I believe she describes being in the shop around the parents, and they just encourage her creativity, and I'm very glad for that. So if you're looking for ideas, I highly recommend. She starts off the book with basically the bare minimum tools that you're going to need. Ironically, I have that jet. The tools that you're going to need, but you really don't need a lot of tools to make the bandsaw box. You need a bandsaw, naturally, and rasps, and sandpaper, and it's just fun. It's a lot of fun. Thanks for coming into the shop. Thank you, Donna, again for letting me mention your box, your bandsaw box book. Oh, here's the 19-inch one, by the way. Isn't that nice? The customer's going to be putting rulers in there. Okay, enough talking, right? Let's get going with our day. Today's my birthday. I turned 55. So my wife and I are going to go out and do some things and have some fun with that. And then I'll be right back here in the wood shop. Thanks once again for watching S&C Custom Designs. Remember, one video a week you'll be seeing. And our subscribers are having a lot of fun with our videos and leaving comments. Here's a shout out to Phil in the UK. He's the latest, one of the latest subscribers. And Phil says that he likes making bandsaw boxes. So he's going to start doing videos as well. Phil, kudos to your shop. I love when we do tours of the shop. I'd like to see all your shops, ladies and gentlemen. This is an extension of who we are. Come into a shop and you're going to know, get an idea and some insight into what goes on. So, all right, for real now. I'm going to go. Bye.